Today we're making a center build that's not only going to be able to get insane amount of buckets, but also going to be kind of like a playmaker and a really good defender. But before we get too hype and I just spill all the tea, let me tell y'all, I need y'all to comment down below. Give us a W or an L on this build. I really want to hear from y'all, all right? Now, if you don't like something about this build, let me know what you would change about the build, okay? That will definitely help the community out, and you know, we just having fun with this. I have tons of comp builds, so if you're new here, this isn't just all that I do. Like, you know, I got other channels, but right now we're just focusing on just having some fun builds, making NBA 2K25 fun again, okay? It's all about the builds, really, and how you decide to use the build, which makes it an OP build. Like, any build in this game can be good. You just gotta figure out what you like to do and what you're good at, all right? So if you're still playing NBA 2K25, kudos to you, but I've been playing this, I've been playing Marvel Rivals, I've been everywhere, bro. But enough of me yapping, let's get into the center build, all right? Position, we're gonna go with the center position, of course. 7-footer, of course, but for the weight, we are going 245 pounds. For the wingspan, we are actually going to keep this as 7'4", just because we are trying to get a pretty lit rating when it comes to, you know, the mid-range and also the three-point shot. Now, this is going to be a build that you can bring to the rec. So this is fun, okay? Because rec, park, however you feel you want to play with this build or wherever you want to take this build, it can be pretty serviceable. And if you just want to solo grind rep and take this build to the starting 5, you can still do that. Like, this build is pretty versatile when it comes to NBA 2K25, and that's why we're making it. So for the close shot, we went with a 75 for our close shot. Usually we try to go a little higher, get us a little closer to that 84, but this build is gonna kind of be like a playmaking kind of stretch kind of feel, okay? So after the close shot is done, our driving layup is going to be a 49. Usually we don't go too high on this. Our driving dunk is going to be a 65. Get this to a 65, boom. Now our standing dunk, usually we like to go 90, but since we put a little bit more of a driving dunk, we settled for an 87 for our standing dunk. So an 87 standing dunk is not bad at all. Now, if you can get to that 90, 95, then you know you cooking with grease. But we're gonna settle with the 87. It's still a really good rating for our standing dunk. Post control, we did go with a 62, so not too crazy, but it's all right, right? We're not going to get every badge, but it's okay. When it comes to the shooting, this is pretty much the goal for the creation of this build. Not only do I want to still be able to dunk around the rim, but I wanted to make sure that I could shoot, because if you can't shoot in this game, you then become more of a liability on offense, and that's not what we aiming here for, okay? So mid-range, we went with an 80. Now I know the mid-range shot is easy, I mean it's very consistent, but we still decided to go with an 80. Now for our 3-ball, we went with an 80 as well, so you should be able to hit consistently. I wish we could have gotten an 83 on the 3-ball just so we can get that limitless range on bronze. But 9 times out of 10, when I'm a center, I'm not really taking stupid deep threes anyway. So I don't think I really need limitless range on bronze. I mean, if I'm hitting a corner shot, if I'm hitting something up top or the wing, like, you know, my toes is near the line. So I'm not tripping about limitless range. But the fact that we can get an 80 for our 3-ball, I'll accept that. I'll really accept that. Now, if you wanted to bring this build to the rec, I did make sure to have a free throw in here. We went with a 72. Bare minimum that I would say that you can hit consistently with would be maybe like a 70, but a 72, I like it. As long as you're close to that 70, I think you should be good. You just got to lock in and go crazy. Pass accuracy, we OD'd with the pass accuracy. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Pass accuracy, you don't need it this high, but we did it anyway, just to be a little different. We went with a 94 pass accuracy. Now, do you need to go 94? No. Would you probably want to go 94? Maybe, maybe you want to be a little different. This is definitely going to be a build that you can just push the pace with, especially when you get the rebound. So you want to find your open teammates, you want to find your open shooters. I mean, you got the break starter, you got the dimer, you got the versatile visionary, and then on top of that, you got the bailout. So you will be able to make a solid pass. So 94 for the pass accuracy. Our ball handle is going to be a 59. Our speed with ball is going to be a 40. Now it's time to focus over on the defense. When it comes to being a center, the two things that I honestly care about the most as a center is, of course, the interior defense and the block. I like getting blocks in NBA 2K25. That's what makes the game a little bit more fun for me. So for our interior defense, we did go with an 88. I feel like this will give us, everything that we need in the interior. We can play hands up. We can make our presence felt and known when we're defending the paint. So I like that. Perimeter defense, we want to be able to get a little bit of a contest. So we went with a 62 for our perimeter defense. Steal, we ain't do too much on that. All right, we got a 43 steal. We're not reaching, we're not getting out of position for nothing. Block though, we put an 88 for our block. We just wanted to make sure that we can get a block or two. I mean, that's what's fun for me in the game. Now we are in the range of outcomes for our +5 for our cap breakers to go to a gold paint prodigy or paint patroller. I keep mixing them up, but paint patroller. Okay. If we go and get the gold paint patroller, we can still use our tier 1 +1 and then get a Hall of Fame paint patroller. But I mean, after you do that, you should be getting a lot of blocks and it should be a lot of fun if you enjoy getting blocks. So we're going to keep it at an 88. If you want to go even further, we definitely have tons of builds that can reach up to a legend paint patroller, but some of you guys might not be into legend badges like that, especially if it's paint patroller. So we're going to move on. When it comes to our rebounding, we went with a 94 for our offensive rebound. So I feel that kind of gets us out the way and we get some pretty solid badges already just with the offensive rebound being a 94. For our defensive rebound, we did go with an 83. Speed, we still get that 70 speed, so we went with the 70. Our agility is going to be a 50. Now we need to focus on our strength, and we went with a 90 strength. Okay, a 90 strength should be more than enough that we need. All we got to do, if we want box out beast on legend, use the tier 1 +1. We got it for a reason. We've been grinding this game for a reason. Use that on that and you're good. Other than that, we put the rest on vertical, giving us an 80 vertical, and you see the badges that we are going to be messing with. Pogo, gold, rise up. Like, what? We are literally 3 cap breakers away from getting a gold rise up. That's a lot of gold badges just due to our vert being so high. High flying deny here, some pretty good tier 2 badges, some pretty good tier 1 badges. Our strength, we're still going to get the box out beast. We still have the high interior defense, so we're going to be able to have the post lockdown on gold. So if any center thinks that they can just sit and dunk on our heads, we're there. We can actually play defense on that. So I like it. When it comes to rebounding, you guys already know what it is. We going for at least the Hall of Fame rebound chaser, and we're gonna go crazy. When it comes to blocking, you guys already know. Interior, we're good. With the pass accuracy, like if you're bringing this build to the rec, you're going to be able to get a triple double, bro. Like, then on top of that, we have the nerve to be able to shoot threes and free throws. Bro, this build is actually pretty solid and pretty nice, bro. So takeovers, we've been through all of this before. So the takeover that I would be looking for would be SWAT specimen, maybe even splash tower. If I was grinding, if I was grinding starting five, I would go break igniter. So I mean, just having the 99 pass act with the 99 offensive rebound, 91 defensive rebound with Dishmaster, I'm definitely using that. Glass Gunner is another great one, having both of your offensive rebounds getting a boost. Of course, you can use cap breakers, so that's always going to be nice. You use your cap breakers and you'll definitely get that defensive rebound up closer, you know, above 95, so that's nice. And then you already have the 99 offensive rebound, and then the three ball would be an 88, which is really nice as well. But other than that, of course, Fortress, anything that has to do with your shooting being boosted, I really like on this build. And if you just want to focus on bettering your rebounding, then you definitely got Takeovers to do that as well. But let's look at these shades real quick. Not bad shades at all. We got Alex Sarr, Joel Embiid, and Derek Lively. So not bad shades whatsoever, but we have successfully created a two-way, three-level playmaker. This is going to be a dope center build. I just couldn't wait to share this with y'all. Y'all let me know if it's a W or an L down below in the comment section. If you would change anything about this build, let us know what it would be. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not seen this video yet, then make sure to click on this video and I will see you all in this video next.